Bartrand needs to die. Correct. 100% revenge is on my mind.
Just make sure you let me know when you find him.
So the champion was responsible for his brother's death?
Yes, but that's not the connection you're looking for.
Isn't it? Guilt makes for the perfect motivation. And the champion's companions? Merrill, Aveline, Isabella? That Warden Anders?
Don't remind me. I introduced them.
We thought they all came from Ferelden together, but now it makes sense. Motive and opportunity.
It's still not what you think.
Then I need to hear more.
Unless you've already decided. I can always go if you don't need me anymore.
Tell me what came next.
The treasure we found in the deep roads made us a fortune. The champion moved up in the world. Literally. Bought a mansion in Hightown. Everyone knew who he was now. Even the Viscount was taking notice. I felt responsible for Carver's death. He was a good lad, and met a bad end. 3 years later, the Qunari still hadn't left. The Qunari insisted they were waiting for their ship. But some of us knew better.
The compound was not meant to be permanent. There are concerns the Qunari influence is no longer contained.
Was it ever? Kirkwall has tension enough between Templar and Mage. But these Qunari, they sit like gargoyles waiting for Maker knows what, and everyone goes mad around them. Nearly 4 years I've stood between fanatics. And now, this.
Don't keep us in suspense.
Leave us.
We got an audience
Meredith
of the
at my
Viscount.
throat, Orsino at my heels, and a city scared of heretical giants. Balance has held because the Qunari ask for nothing. Even the space in Lowtown was a gift to contain them. But now, the Arishok has requested you. By name. What did you do?
I get
I
around.
can't help it if I make an impression.
Apparently not. I remember how you helped my son. It seems you are meant to have influence above your station. Speak to the Arishok. Give him what he needs to keep the peace. Can you do that for Kirkwall, Sirrah Hawke?
So, who is against the Qunari? Like, who's trying to
I've
force
seen
them out?
hate for them, but I haven't heard anything major in years.
Zealots are bravest where their lies can't be argued. Behind closed doors. Chantry leaders see Qunari beliefs as a challenge, not an attack. But the message gets muddled among casual adherents. I'm certainly not equipped to argue the fine points of faith.
How is your son, after we rescued him? Has he gotten over the fact that you murdered his
He has
friend?
been kind to Seamus.
He is his own man. But your actions tempered him somewhat. He's not so angry at the world. I thank you for that. I may not agree with him on many things, but I am proud of what he is becoming.
So, do you fear that there's a war? Like, if the Qunari stay
The
too long?
Qunari usually arrive as conquerors. Odd that this has gone on so long.
Very, and I have no interest in antagonizing them. That is partially why I suffer being a messenger today. A treaty exists, and it has been honored. Although,
You have doubts.
they claim they're waiting for a second ship. But it has been 3 years. They want something else.
Okay. So why not tell the Qunari they have to go? Or are you worried that that would then force
Sounds
the war?
like you'd be better off without this headache.
They will not leave, and we don't have the resources to force the issue. At least, not in a way that would leave the city intact. If they had come to conquer, I suspect they would have done so.
Okay. So what does the Arishok
Any
want?
idea what I can expect?
None. Honestly, I don't think I've heard 2 direct words from the Arishok. Other than his rather deliberate phrasing of begone. If you think his asking me to notify you of this is strange, well, you would be right.
Well, of course I'll help.
I'm always willing to assist.
Well, that is an attitude this city has lacked for a long time. Appease the Arishok. Take his demand and let him return to dormancy. As awkward as this has been, it is better than the alternative. Stepping down is looking more and more appealing.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of stuff has changed since, was it 5 years it said? Was the jump? Or was it a year? I can't remember. It's been quite a long time since the last, since we were last here. Let's have a look at what we've got. So, the Qunari presence in the city is causing tensions to rise. Viscount's concern appears to be matched by the Arishok's annoyance. The root of the problem must be found. Black powder courtesy. Oh, so that's, we got to speak to the Arishok in the Qunari compound by the docks. Okay, and that's because we did the black powder stuff for him. Okay, I see it. So that's our main objective. Companions. We got to talk to Varric, we got to talk to Anders, we got to talk to Evelyn, we got to talk to Fenris, we got to talk to Isabella, and we got to talk to Sebastian. Okay, he's in Companions now. And premium content. Well, the thing about premium content is we are actually going to go and do some of that pretty much now. We're going to go and do the Legacy DLC. I know nothing about it. I'm actually going in completely blind.
Not going
Hello?
to happen.
No. Okay. So we've got the Seneschal we could talk to. Yeah, we're going to do the Legacy DLC because I read that this was the right point to do it.
Well, you have
Hello.
certainly risen through the rank. Good for you.
He doesn't sound very happy for us. When we come out here, we're going to be is Evelyn around? Should probably have a look for her. Might talk to a couple of companions and then make our way across. Hello.
Seamus, wasn't it? The Viscount's boy.
You're here rather often, Sir Hawke. A good influence, I think. Even by not taking sides, you helped start something. I still accept no blame for defending Qunari, and I don't miss the kinship of the people who oppose what I believe.
Yeah, well, you're never taking the popular
You're
stance here.
determined to be a thorn in someone's side. Good for you.
I'm the son of the Viscount. My actions are dissected no matter what I believe. I may as well try to do some good. If I offend, well, some people try very hard to be offended. There are other ways to see the world. The Qunari have shown me that. Another time, when things are better.
Okay, so Seamus is kind of our friend right now. That's good. Oh, we can head through here now.
Different reports to rewrite
Interesting. We can have a look in this area. I haven't been here before. Throne. Cool. I'm starting to think this area might be empty. Yes, this area is empty. But we can go here now. Okay, yeah, I accept it. It's not that interesting. Okay, let's speak to Evelyn before we head off to do Legacy. Just because we're nearby. Evelyn, you here?
Hope the
Oh, we'll
day
have
is
a look in
treating you
these
well,
rooms
Sarah.
first. Everyone's called me Sarah. Like, they're all treating me with a little bit of respect. Kinda like it. Commandments of the Maker, okay.
I can't do that.
Oh yeah, we don't have a party. Just head through here. Hello, Evelyn. How have you
We'll need to
been?
give them answers by tomorrow, Captain.
I'll have them. Dismissed.
The Seneschal was particularly vocal.
Dismissed.
Okay. Did you
You'd
have a
think
nasty
the captain of the
accident at
guard
some
could
point?
requisition a Templar or two, but no, that would be demeaning. Can't have them working for the people when eternity needs a nanny.
That's not my
why
job.
I remain unimportant. Less pressure.
As if the return of the Amels hasn't set Hightown on its ear.
As long as it's off its ass.
Sure, have your fun. But the coin you poured into Kirkwall tipped what balance there was.
My success is your headache?
I didn't realize I was making it worse by getting ahead.
I'm just harassing you. Although you are a bit like the center of a hurricane. You've changed fortunes for many people, not always for the better.
Yeah. Not good for Carver. You need more resources? We can get you some. Probably.
Sounds like you're spreading yourself pretty thin.
There are a lot of people in my charge. Someone has to look out for them.
You guard the guardsmen.
I don't turn people loose like Jevon. There's additional training, doubled patrols. Costs are up, but I've halved injuries. I'll take it and argue with Seneschal Bran later.
Well, your predecessor left quite a mess.
After the last captain, you couldn't have expected this to be easy.
At least I had the guards on my side. Once they understood, they rallied. And those who didn't weren't fit to hold the crest. Stack friends against the enemies. I don't know if I came out ahead, but it's for the better.
Yeah, but you love
all
it.
you want. But the Aveline I know doesn't regret a second as captain.
They'd have to drag me out of here. And I'm sure some are lining up to try. You among them, I bet. Haven't had much time to follow you around. Not that I need to. I can trust that you at least try to do right. I'm with you if you need me, Hawke. Just say the word.
Okay, cool. Right. Let's head off to do start Legacy.
I've been waiting all day.
Right. Leave the area. Well, we need to find our house first. We can do that. Apparently we've got a new house.
Oh, there you are.
Ah, yes.
I've been looking everywhere for you, Messiah. If only you humans didn't all look the same.
Ah, well, I had to meet the
I was called
Viscount.
to the keep on important business, Bodan.
Woden.
Yes, I was hoping to catch you before you arrived. I came to deliver this to you, the last of the proceeds from all that treasure you found in the deep roads. It seems your friend Varric found a buyer after all, yes? Quite well done.
And you ran all the way from Varric
So
to here.
you raced here just to give me this?
Oh, I didn't want to be responsible for so much coin. Just holding that purse was making me sweat. Before I go, may I simply say how grateful I am that you've allowed my boy to stay in your home. I said I would repay you for saving Sandal's life, and I shall serve you faithfully. It is good to know he is safe.
Yeah. Well, you don't need to serve me. You can do what you like.
I didn't ask you to be my manservant, Bodan.
But I owe you a debt, and after what happened in the deep roads, I have no other way to repay you. I'll leave you to your adventures. Your mother asks that you return to the mansion when you have a chance.
Okay. We'll return now. We got 50 sovereigns. So, that Deep Roads adventure gave us 25 sovereigns on what we paid for it. And killed Carver. Great. Great. What's this? We'll be in
here? Oh, that's the Hawke estate. That's where we're going. I just want to have a quick look at what this quest is around the corner here.
just before we head straight in, Yevon, no idea who you are.
I'm sure they're more than
So
happy to
I'll
let
leave you
you
alone.
play host once.
Just for just now. Kirkwall's got a few more people around. It's got like a few more, so like a little bit more full of like it's a little bit more lived in right now. A bit more green as well. Oh, that might just be the Hawke estate. Hello. Very nice house we've got. Bet Carver would have loved it. Nice pajamas.
You've settled in nicely.
It's been hard work to get here.
Indeed. Still, more coin never hurts, right? Say, if someone wanted to pass some work your way...
Oh, I just remembered something. We made that 50 extra sovereigns, but then we also bought this mansion with the remaining money. That's the bit I was missing. Yeah, you can pass
I'm
work my
listening,
way.
Aveline. What's the trouble?
A thorn in my side, inventing trouble and scaring people. Remember Emmerich, the Templar? He wants your help, and some sort of official sanction.
Official sanction?
For his investigation. He's convinced that every random murder in the past few years is connected, and he won't be quiet.
Oh, the murders with the ladies. So why don't you check
don't
it
think
out?
it's worth investigating?
I have. He even convinced one of my lieutenants to raid the Dupuis mansion. Nothing there. You wouldn't believe how much ass I had to kiss after that. Bloody hobbyist constable. Why can't he spend his declining years building a boat or something?
Are you sure he's
Seems
wrong?
like it should be easy to prove if there are bodies.
Kirkwall isn't the safest place. That doesn't mean everything terrible is related. There's no sense to that. Can't be.
Well,
I seem to recall he had some good leads.
Then you won't mind chasing his threads. If it leads somewhere, I'll pick it up. Right now, he's just distracting my men. He's in the gallows. Do what you can. Thanks, Hawke.
Okay.
I'll try not to make a habit of this.
Right, do we need to talk to our mother? Not just now. We'll talk to her after. What am I looking for? Chevalier... Oh, that must be where the DLC is? I just spotted it. Oh, Adventures of Black Fox. There's this codex entry. We'll take it. Examine the stairs?
Is that... Isabella? Who carves that into a stairwell?
Oh, okay. Writing desk. We'll look at this... Oh my... You know what? Never mind. We'll look at that later. DLC. Let's get to the point where we can go to it. Which one was it again? Royal Collection, Black Sheep Cache, Barbarian Cache, Chevalier's Estate, Memoirs, Mark the Assassin. Oh, Memento of Legacy. That'll be it. Right. Well, I suppose we'll have a proper ending here. This is the end of Act 1, start of Act 2, and we'll be moving on to the DLC. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the DLC. Goodbye.